Steven Seagal, what does that mean to you? To us, a fighting hero.
A lover and a fighter. And by lover, I mean making sure to include a very gratuitous sex scene in most of his movies for like no reason. And by fighting, I mean
this.
Yep. Yep.
I think it's a good time to jump back in and see what this guy was all about.
Let's take a look.
So Aqua, in the
Right.
90s and 2000s and 80s, really all the time, but definitely the 90s, fighting was huge.
Yeah. As we depicted in our WWF video that got copyrighted by the WWF and taken down from YouTube.
But is now free on our Patreon for free.
Still really upset about it though. That was fair use. Anyways.
WWE/WWF was real. The fighting I'm describing was fake.
The first thing that comes to mind when I think of awful fighting usually includes Steven Seagal, for me, based on, you know, what I experienced growing up through television and movies and stuff. And beyond that, what first comes to mind is, as YouTube even filled in for me, I didn't even have to write it.
A few moments ago.
Steven Seagal flipping people. This is supposedly like real combat demonstration, and it's my favorite. It's really just chef's kiss. It really sums up this entire video very well, in my opinion. Steven Seagal shows how to fight off multiple opponents. This poor man. How much was he paid to let Steven Seagal lightly touch him and then do flips?
He was paid in a selfie and then signed DVDs of
What
Under
I-
Siege 2.
What I really find remarkable is just the lack of movement coming from Steven. He just... as little movement as possible here.
The dude never breaks a sweat.
He doesn't have to. He's Steven fucking Seagal.
I love his modern look of that, like, just for men gel colored goatee.
Yeah. This man, 70 years old or whatever, not one gray hair.
You know what's great? There's an entire arena filled with people watching this. You know what that means? They had to plan, they had to put this on their schedule. They had to hire a babysitter. They had to make sure that there was dinner on the table. They had to make travel considerations.
I have to watch Steven Seagal do this. No, forget about it. Not a chance. Nope.
He's good.
No.
Steven Seagal's good.
Except you have to flip and tumble onto
Yeah.
the ground now. No, fuck you.
If you don't know who Steven Seagal is, this is how he appeared to us as kids.
I ain't into this shit anymore.
You ain't into, what are you into?
He looks good here.
Very lotion.
Yeah, he looks like how you like a stripper.
He looks like
He looks very
about to-
soft and like shiny.
So here, you know, he's cool. He's fast.
I see why maybe he got popular in this movie. I'm picking up what he's throwing down. No pun intended. He just threw that guy down with his Aikido.
Gun away.
I love how in movies people point guns at each other like right here. An opportunity to counter. It's much like Dr. Evil. Like, I'm just gonna leave the room and assume everything went to plan. What?
Maybe he's a bad shot.
Maybe.
Steven Seagal's fame skyrocketed. He made all these movies, and he's always fighting with his hands.
Holy fuck, man. Stop this motherfucker.
But his artistry didn't quite end there. Have you ever listened to Steven Seagal's music? Where he puts on a Jamaican accent and says very interesting lyrics.
This is new to me. He's like Chet Hanks.
Respect, you don't know. That's on fire what I got. Booyaka, booyaka.
You can hear his like signature raspiness in that too. Yikes. That's tough, Steven.
So, you know, with the resurgence of Keanu Reeves being, you know, John Wick, and a lot of these 90s action stars getting a second wind, old Stevie, now a Russian darling, decided, I'm going to start making movies again too. And in this one, we realize he hasn't really kept up with his cardio. So basically, he sits the entire movie and fights from a seated position.
Well, I mean, look at his flipping video. Like, the man doesn't like to move. That's very clear. Steven doesn't like to move. He doesn't break a sweat. End of story.
So Keanu's making John Wick and Stevie's doing this. He's kind of like a kangaroo. Have you ever seen kangaroos?
Yeah.
Like, uh-oh. Oh, he has one too.
It's as if he's never actually had 1 second of combat training. And I'm pretty sure that's a double. Like, look at the motion coming from this man here. That is 100% someone else. I also enjoy just, like, his hair.
He kind of looks like Wooly Willy. Remember Wooly Willy?
Very nice of you to finally show your face. Very nice.
Normal thing you do to somebody when you're shaking
Yeah.
their hand.
Here, everybody.
Watch this.
Oh. Hi, how are you? Zoop.
Uh-oh. You know, why get up? You have to conserve your energy in life.
I mean, he's moving there at least.
I have the higher ground, Anakin.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, but the other guy's the one doing all the moving. He's
Yeah.
still like... It's supernatural in this man's movement. He's moving and jumping and flying so much that it makes up for Steven's innate lack of motion.
Where's Tangini, the bird, the man who killed my wife?
And he's dead, just like that.
And that was fantastic.
Peaceful.
Hey, there we are.
Hey, this is a nice taste of my algorithm these days.
Hey, how about this? I'll get down on my knees. Is this any better?
This is Steven's signature move, fighting while sitting. Expending as little energy as humanly possible. I just get the impression that he just, like, fooled everyone. Like, he does not know 1 second of martial arts training.
Like that breakdancer in the Olympics.
I have dog hair all over me.
Yeah.
Don't make me Aikido you.
and then I
That
go
was
flying.
very similar to the action just on screen in a real movie.
He sits so often. He can't stop sitting and fighting.
I did not realize just how often he
Yeah.
fights from a seated position.
Listen, he hits a lot of walls.
And he just doesn't get up. He doesn't have to get up.
Yeah.
It's a display of power, dominance, and control of the situation.
When I raise your hand, you go up. When I raise you down, you go down. When I lift you up, you go up. All of these things are things that manipulate you.
When I lift up your arm, his goes up also.
Those are all the things that really make for the ultimate warrior.
I have a question for you, Aqua. Have you ever been in a fight?
Yes,
Tell me.
in 3rd grade.
Ooh.
Some kid named Simon. What a dick. He had me in a headlock and was just pulling my hair really bad. and it hurt so much. And then I punched him in the gut really hard, and he let go, and I won.
So
And
you're
then-
1-0.
Yep, undefeated.
That's a good record.
Yeah.
He had a TV show. It's basically the show Cops, but with Steven Seagal.
As a real cop.
Yeah, but he's not a cop. It was called Lawman.
Our suspects are 6 feet tall.
And he just,
I've never seen this.
Inside of the apartment, there's supposedly a 45 caliber gun. It's in a bedroom.
this was like his last ditch effort to make things in America. And then he's like, all right, fuck this, I'm going to Russia.
Chief Seagal and the rest of the crew can follow in.
Oh, he's going to use his hands. He's warming up the dukes.
The guy we were looking for was apprehended.
That's a bad guy because his face is blurred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing commentary.
When I search, I'm always searching in places where narcotics could be kind of hidden in plain sight.
He's big on hand stuff.
Everything is like, well, look at the gloves, though.
Man, that's a lot of crack cocaine, boy.
So what you say, you found drugs in her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can only say
He's
yeah.
only said yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he's so cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah. He's in an N64 game called Deadly Honor, but it was canceled for undisclosed reasons in its beta phase of development. We have to find this game.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Imagine polygonal Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal? How did I not know about this?
Was it Deadly Honor?
I can't remember already because it was so stupid.
Wait, another unreleased game from 1994. Why won't he let these release ever
The final option.
for PlayStation and...
Because he is the final option. He's like, all right, we can't get Jackie. We can't get John Claude. Let's go with Steven.
Very on the nose title. Yeah. It's no GoldenEye, I'll tell you that much. Here's Brosnan's likeness.
It's not even the Aerosmith game.
Yeah.
Do you remember that game?
No. Oh my god.
This is amazing! Oh my god! Why was this not released?
Oh, it looks like Mortal Kombat. So basically, you just beat up
You
one
just
guy.
kick.
Wait, this is amazing. I want to play this so badly. You just kick everyone you see.
When I become president, this is my first executive order. This must be released.
Bring this game back.
Why did they not release this gem? Look how action-packed it is. Oh my god. Why must they take the good things away from us?
Oh, a different perspective.
Oh, this game sucks. I love it so much. So like any star, you're gonna have some controversies. Seagal has been accused by former stunt performer and who has worked with him, including blah, 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 of intentionally hitting stuntmen during scenes. LaBelle is said to place his arms around Seagal's neck, and once Seagal said go, proceeded to choke him unconscious. With Seagal losing control of his bowels. Oh. Sometimes.
Wait, there's gotta be video of that.
Oh no.
I had been badly constipated, and I asked Genie to help. He said no, because he was scared he might anger me. But I insisted. It did the trick, and I had the biggest poop ever dropped by man or beast.
Wow.
That was really something.
In the end, Steven Seagal is a cultural global icon of incredible athleticism and
Sitting.
sitting.
A sitting icon.
Who are the great sitting icons? You have
Lincoln,
Lincoln.
the great thinker,
Yes.
and Steven Seagal.
Have you actually ever watched a Steven Seagal movie? Let us know which one and if we should see it. Thank you to the patrons. You guys are so kind. All of the support is going directly back into this channel. We have some great ideas as the weather warms up this spring and summer. So stay tuned here and treat yourself to a Steven Seagal movie tonight.
Have a ginger ale.